YouTube. So I thought I would pop in, say hello, touch base. It is the 27th of March. It is the first day of spring break here in Calgary, and it's snowing. Yay. Shocker. But we're hoping to get some skiing in later this week, so we're not going to complain about the snow. Not at all. Not at all. What do I have going on this week? As I said, it's spring break. And I've got one kid away, so we're down to just two kids, one of whom is sick at the moment. So hopefully she gets better. And my husband is sick as well. I'm heading into the office shortly because, work never ends and we do have our business that needs to be done. So quilt-wise, what do I have going on? Well, first and foremost, I got this. This is last year's Quilters Playcation Adventure Sew Along Solids version. I've got it all up on my design wall. Pretty happy with the layout. There's, places to fill in the blanks and stuff. So I have some scraps that I'll be working with. Nothing is set in blocks, so it's going to take a little bit of puzzling and work to get it done, but that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. I enjoy that process. I really like the layout that I came up with. It happens. Sometimes you just got to play and it comes together. Tried a bunch of different things, sat on the ground and stared at it, and then all of a sudden I saw the shape that I really liked in it. So I went with that and we're going with it. I did have to order more of this Essex yarn dyed linen. I hope I ordered the right color. I think it was black, not charcoal. So I've ordered black. We'll see when that comes in. But I could probably play with it a little bit because I noticed as I was laying it out that I used two different whites. So if I use two different dark grays, is it really the end of the world? No, it's not. So go with that. Other things that I'm working on, I am working on quilting my morning make portraits. I have one done. This one is all done. I just did straight line quilting. This one I'm actually kind of going with the features and stuff. So next up is the hair. So it's requiring thread changes and all sorts of fun things like that. Other things that I did is I basted some quilts yesterday. Since we're home, it worked out quite nicely. So I have this quilt, which is a version of a Tree of Life quilt that I designed based off of a quilt in the archives at Heritage Park. And Heritage Park entries are due this week. If you're local here, you can enter the Heritage Park Quilt Show. It's a really fun show because it's not judged or anything. It's just straight come to the park and admire quilts. But they have a special tree themed exhibit this year. So I really want to get this one done. I taught the class 2 years ago at the show. So I really want to get it done and have it in the show this year. And then the other quilt that I basted is another one of my portraits. The tape is there. I laid it out while I was basting it because that's going to be my first line. And it's a lot easier to have that tape laid out and have it straight like you want when you first baste it because it's nice and flat and then you don't have any pins in the way, that sort of thing. What else? So yeah, that's what I have going on. Those are the priorities, is the quilting and the getting this together. Oh, one more thing. Speaking of Quilters Playcation Adventure Sew Along, next week will be month 3 of the 2023 version of the Adventure Sew Along, and I'm going to be prepping my blocks for next week. Maybe making a few more for month 2, but getting prepped so that we can do the live next Tuesday for this month's. Oh my gosh. I had the whole day off yesterday. It was so relaxing. You'd think I'd be in a better mood. Yeah, so that's what I've got to do, is I've got to prep all of that for 2023 month 3. Month, not week. 3 will come live next week, and then we're going to go from there. It's coming together. It's really kind of fun. I'm really liking it. So hopefully we'll see you next week. But I'm going to leave it at that. That's Monday morning here I'm not going to show you the rest of the studio because behind the camera, things are a little messy. I need to do some cleaning. That might be on the list too, because it's probably going to start really bugging me. So have a great week. Good to see you all. And we will see you next time. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.